How do you undo the thing where you strike someone out or you remove their message?
Did you do that, did you?
Hello and welcome to the second Game Face episode of the year. I was expecting Lee to play with buttons and turn me off or something. Turned me to mute.
So tempted to mute you.
I think the buttons should just slowly move across to my way.
I don't think you can trust. I don't think you can mute and talk and.
I think I can do a lot of buttons all at once.
I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, he's got 10 fingers.
Yeah, one brain though.
Oh, what a burn!
Moving on very swiftly. So this is our second episode of Game Face, and we have some games to talk about with you guys.
Second episode of the year.
Of the year.
Yeah, boy.
Not ever.
Not ever.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Of the year.
Yes.
And
yeah, boy.
we have Simone and Lee giving me a hard time about life.
Yeah, boy.
Because that's why you're here.
Seems like it. The host always gets the nonsense, doesn't he?
Yes.
Poor host. Feel sorry for the host.
No.
F and chat for the host.
No F's. I bet there's none.
Good plan. Good plan.
Or whatever. So how are you guys doing?
There's no F's. I'm right. It's Tuesday.
It is. It's a Tuesday. You are correct.
It's a Tuesday. I survived 2 days so far. So this is a bonus.
Today's
so-
my Monday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a 5-day weekend.
Last Tuesday was my Friday. So it was awesome.
So you
I had
also had a
Monday
5-day
and
weekend.
then
Got
had
it.
Friday. That was
Got it.
brilliant.
That's cool.
That's how you should do weeks. Mondays, Fridays. Because no one really wants to work on a Monday.
No.
So you just chill out a bit. And then Friday, everyone no one's work because it's Friday. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Monday, you're kind of coming to terms with the fact that you're at work. Friday, you're coming to terms with what are you going to do on the
you
weekend.
can't have an afternoon snooze on
Wednesday,
Monday.
you're kind of like, it's halfway through the week. Maybe I should go and get some food and have a nap.
That's right. I'm a bit tired now. Please make it stop.
So you survived Queen?
Yes, Queen was awesome. It
Oh,
was
good.
fun. Yeah. Kid enjoyed it. Kid was too excited. Like way too excited. Just couldn't handle the
Oh,
excitement.
she looked so great.
Yes.
She was basically photobombing every photo you took.
Yes. And that
What'd
queen
you do
top, she
again?
brought that queen top. I was like, yeah, she was just so chuffed.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
So when you got back after the concert, did she just crash?
Oh yeah, so we got back at about 10 to midnight.
Oh, yeah?
I brushed my teeth, came out, and she was already in bed asleep. She just went to bed wearing the same, like wearing the queen top.
Oh,
Just went to bed in that.
that's great. Did she buy a top there?
Yeah, she bought one.
yeah.
So we said to her, save some money, and then you can go and buy one.
Oh, yeah.
And then she saw the pullover, the kind of hoodie,
Oh, yes.
which was the most expensive thing there.
But you
But
got it.
She was like, that's what I want. I was like, go for it. It's your money. Go for your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
You can spend it whatever you want.
Yep.
Nice.
And then she bought a computer game the next day. Her first computer game for the Xbox. So it was quite a good weekend.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
What did she get?
It was Lego Marvel Superheroes for $20.
Oh, yeah, we watched her stream it.
Yes, that's right.
That was
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So she streamed for like 3 hours or something in the end.
Man, that's pretty good going.
Yeah, just kept going. And she was talking to random, she said. Who was cool, talking her through it and trying to
Oh, cool.
get through it. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, now you need to like get in there and show her how to get her channel going and
Yeah. Yep,
You know?
definitely. Yep.
get her on this hype train.
Yes.
She can start earning
She's already
money.
going. So if I need to get it to YouTube, do I load? No, it's fine. You just download it. And where does it go? No, it's 2 weeks. You got fine. Just
Cool.
okay. We can do this.
Brilliant. That's exciting.
Yes.
And Simone, how are you?
I'm sore, but I had a really good weekend. I'm all brown from the weekend. I spent all weekend in the sun, which is great.
It's awesome.
It's my jam.
It's your jam.
Yep.
Spending weekend in the sun is you.
Sun and water is my jam.
That's awesome.
I'm the earth.
I see.
No
Yeah.
fire.
No, not a big fan of fire.
Okay.
Unless
No.
it's at night and you have marshmallows.
Well, we
that's
did.
fair.
We did the one night, but the wind kept changing direction, so wherever I stood, the smoke was in my face.
It does that.
It does.
And especially when you're about to start talking.
Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed the smoke on the fire always goes to non-smokers?
Interesting.
No, check it out. Next time you're
Okay.
around a fire, watch where the smoke on the fire goes. If like everyone's sitting around, all the non-smokers always get the smoke.
Just slowly dying.
Well, no, there were no smokers at my camp. So maybe
So-
that's why the wind kept changing
Was it
direction.
swirling around? And
Yeah,
so,
it didn't know
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah, it was confused. Just pick on the weak one.
Me.
Oof. Don't be mean.
Okay.
So
That's all I've got.
instead of being mean, let's just dive into what we've been playing.
Actually, I just want to say something. So,
Oh, okay. An
it's not,
announcement.
no, it's cool. It's so I was trying to work out how to get Mixer working on Ruby's account.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like, well, she's over 13. You have
Yep.
to be 13 and over.
Okay.
So it's fine. I made her account allow streaming. It didn't work, though. Just kept saying HTTP request response or something. A weird error each time.
Okay.
So I contacted Mixer, and they checked everything. Said, no, it should be fine. I said, but it keeps coming up and saying this. And they said, oh, it's because she's too young. So I got my phone out and tried to log into my account with it. And it kept saying you're too young. I was going, this is really weird. Why would it do that? So then I logged into, after lots of messing around, contacted Microsoft. Microsoft said, you've got to change her age on the account. But I was like, but she's 13. He's like, yeah, but because when the account was set up, that age was younger than 13, it sticks.
Oh.
Okay.
So you've got to change the date of birth to something else. Okay. So I changed it to 2018, and it started working straight away.
Huh.
I was like, well, this is dumb. A Mix and Microsoft not talking to each other at all. Completely different tech support. No kind of link. No kind of, oh, yeah, we've seen this before. You have to do this from Mixer. Or Microsoft going, oh, no, we've seen this before. Do this. It was all guessing and messing around. Like an hour talking to both, half an hour each probably.
Man, good
Quite
on you
bizarre.
for sticking that out. I would have gotten.
Yeah, I got kind of bored. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
and he's got, I may have to log out an account, re-log in account, reset the Xbox. I was going, no, I'm not doing any of that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it must
just
be
nonsense.
easier. So yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe I have to give my account and do something with my account because she was in my family.
Oh, yeah?
But it wasn't that. I left her as a child still, and then it still worked.
Okay.
So date of birth, just change it. So I did 18, thinking well, at least work at 18.
Yeah.
Possibly 14 might have worked. I don't know. I'm too scared to touch it.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, it's working.
It's working. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
okay, man, that's interesting.
Because
Yep.
her account's been set up for years. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, typical Microsoft, right?
Yeah, no one knows. A Mixer guys, different company basically.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you actually bought them. They are part of Microsoft.
Yeah.
But no, not really.
Not really,
Not
but
really.
kind of.
But real fast, like the Mixer guys. How did I do Mixer? I emailed them. I mean, emailed Mixer,
Okay.
and they emailed me back really quickly, and then I had email conversation back and forth quite quick.
Okay.
And Microsoft was online chat, which I used before.
Yeah,
Works
yeah.
quite well.
The online chat works well.
Yeah, and
And
it was
I've-
quick. It was minutes. They were talking to me and helpful, and yeah.
And I've heard good things about Mixer support. Whenever anyone has a
Oh,
problem,
yeah, no,
Mixer
they're
support
awesome.
is just like
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah. They were stuck though. They were like, "It's Microsoft. It's not us."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've checked the account and it looks fine. So yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
top tip.
Top
Change
tip.
the date of birth.
there's your top tip for the day before we.
You got that for free.
That's right. That's one for free. Next one will cost you.
Oof. What is the cost?
I don't know. The
Is
cookies.
it the Division 2 for $3?
Yes, I know. No, $16 New Zealand for $3 US.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
that makes complete sense.
Oh man, don't. Let's not. We can rant in new news. This is the happy podcast.
Yeah, this is the happy podcast because it's the
Yes.
one I'm on.
Yes, new news
Yes.
is the depressing and ranty one.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So, from what we've been discussing, we all don't have many games to talk about,
I got a new TV.
and
It kind of broke me for the weekend.
you didn't play any games on this new TV.
Yes, I played one game on this TV. I played two games on this TV.
Okay.
One was Forza, just to look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
And then go to Dell, come on, look at this. Isn't it? She's like, oh, that is pretty amazing. She was impressed.
Yeah.
Because if you
Good.
just watch the starting screen,
Oh yes,
when it's shooting around that is beautiful. They've done such a nice job on that.
man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And they just go around the car and it changes seasons. Eh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and the
yeah.
music and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty
so
cool.
pretty.
Yeah. And then I jumped into a bit of ride around. I was like, yeah, it's quite nice having this massive screen. In not 4K, but uprated 1080. So it does
Nice.
look quite nice. Yeah. And then I played Break Point.
Yum.
Oh, he's got an ice cream. Oh, juicy. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, and Breakpoint, which I've been playing for. I just want to get to top level and get through the missions.
Okay, so let's dive into Breakpoint and tell people what it is, because I've heard about it, and as far as I know, there's coughing in the game. There's coughing and Terminators.
Yes, so that's why I've been playing it, because the Terminators.
Not the
Because
coughing.
why not? Well, no, because the coughing makes me laugh, because Maddie gets really angry with the coughing. So basically, it's the Division 2 with a different skin.
Okay.
Yep.
So
So it's a
it's
looter
your-
shooter.
oh,
You
it's
have to
your
go
shooter.
around, and it's just shooter. Yeah, you go around and there's missions, and there's kind of go and save these people, go and kill these people, go and take this thing to this person. Like that sort of,
Oh yeah.
normal stuff.
Pretty.
Upgrade your guns.
Get better gear. Go up.
Skill
Light
points.
level.
Lots and lots of skill points, unlike Division.
Okay.
There's tons of, you can specialise in being a sort of, I'm a sharpshooter, so I've kind of souped up on my shooting with sniper people in the head.
Nice.
And my drone's really good as well.
Okay.
And there's things you can kind of do with, like getting a glow torch so you can cut through fences and things like this you can do as well. Rocket launchers and
Okay.
Race around in cars, fly plane, fly helicopters.
Sounds awesome.
It is. It's fun. Yeah. And then Terminator appeared.
As they do.
And it was really cool because what happened was I jumped into it and I jumped in within it. I actually saw it come on live. I was on it anyway, and it came live because all of a sudden this Terminator mission popped up. I was like, well, that's weird. So I went multiplayer thinking if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it with somebody else who might actually be better than me at like high level than me. Me and this other guy just shot through the whole lot of it within about 3 hours.
Wow.
Did all the because it was 2 lots, 2 days, 31st and the 2nd. So we did the first lot in 3 hours, just went through the whole thing. And got the guns and got code Terminator and no talking between us though. We just kind of worked it out through looking, I guess. And
That's
shooting.
cool.
Just watching each other.
Yes, yeah. Kind of get a good gun, the Terminator gun you have to get just to shoot, because you have to shoot the Terminators in the heart.
Ah,
You
yes.
get rid of all their armor and then you shoot them in the heart. But you've got to shoot them enough for they overheat
Ah, yeah. And then they explode.
and then they explode. But if you do it and then you kind of get killed by them or something, then it all cools down again.
Ah,
So you've
yes.
got to kind of continuously shoot them. And you can't shoot them in the back, so you've got to keep facing them.
Oof.
And they just walk at you. Like
That's-
Terminator does.
yeah.
Doesn't stop, he just keeps walking.
Well,
Well,
he's
it's
a machine.
terrifying
He's a machine.
when things don't
And 2 shotguns in each
go
hand.
away. It's like, have you ever had that thing where, okay, so say a fly lands on your hand and you go like this
Mm-hmm.
to shoo it away, but sometimes, I don't know, you've got a retarded fly and it just keeps going, it
she
keeps
wouldn't
sitting
wanna
on your
stay there.
hand. Oh, then it freaks out, especially if it's a big buzzy one. So say you've got one that lands there,
Yep.
and you shake your hand and it doesn't move, you freak out a little bit because that's not what flies are supposed to do.
Yeah, they're supposed to fly away.
So yeah,
Those are hot flies. Yeah.
if you've got something that shoots you and it just keeps walking, that's
Yeah.
terrifying.
And double shotgun, so it shoots you and just keeps shooting at you. And this is with
Yeah.
long distance shotguns can get you from quite far away.
Oh.
But what's really cool is the opposite, the Sentinel guys, which are your enemies, they fight the Terminator as well.
Oh, okay.
So you turn up sometimes and there's a full blown battle going on. It actually says like what do they call it? Factions battle.
Oh, factions battle.
Yeah. And you turn up and you just sit watching as they're shooting at each other. You're like, what can I do? So you start picking off the kind of outside
Ah.
Sentinel guys just to give yourself a bit of space because they'll turn on you as soon as they see you. So they're not completely focused on the Terminator, even though it's killing them. Yeah.
Here's this death machine, or here's this Rambo dude in the.
Yeah, one man guy coming around the corner, I'll shoot him, not Terminator. Which makes it, I'll probably do the same. Like, oh, he's way easier to kill. Terminator. Yeah. And then you get kind of these little robot, kind of mini little robot, 4-wheel drive robot things that run around that are drones on wheels.
Okay.
And they're a real pain to kill. So you get one of those fighting against the Terminator. You just sit back because either of them could kill you. So you just kind of wait until they've finished messing around or one's gone. And they do reduce the health of the Terminator for you as well. So you can kind of
Okay.
use them to your advantage.
Man,
It's cool.
sounds
It's
quite
fun.
exciting.
It's fun, yeah. And they give you all kind of. I've got like punk haircut and punk clothes now because of this Terminator dude.
Cool.
And all the kit. And it's a battle. It's a battle. What do you call it? Battle pass almost. So you get levels inside the Terminator bit up to level 21.
Okay.
And every time you got one level, you get points of killing. You get point, and then you get like a gun or a car or a jacket or a hat or a tattoo, and yeah, a bit like Fortnite. Basically, it's like a mini battle pass inside
Oh,
Fortnite.
yeah,
like they do
okay,
that.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it killed a lot of weekend. It killed the whole weekend playing that, really.
On your big TV.
No, that was weekend before, so it wasn't the big TV. But then I
Ah.
jumped in with big TV and I was spending a few hours running around because there's lots to do.
I see.
There's lots of exploring things as well, of running around actually looking for stuff as well. You can kind of spend quite a bit of time just finding these kind of camps.
Okay.
And there's an achievement for getting 50 of them. So I've been doing that. I got 50 like yesterday or the day before. It's like you just got to find them and kind of ping them and then.
So
keep
you
going.
just kind of have to walk around the island that you're on.
Yeah, or even look with your drone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that will let them ping them as well. That's cool. And the mission's hard because you have to be a certain level to get. So you've got to kind of do a bit of missions, and it says you're too low. So then you've got to do side missions to get your level up, and then you can do the next mission. So it kind of forces you to do other stuff to not
Okay.
just blast through the missions.
Yeah, so it's not just eat all the content possible.
Yeah, no, you can. It's impossible. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Are you hungry?
Why?
Because you just said eat all the content.
It's all the content.
I might be slightly hungry, yes. But I mean, eat through content. It's what people complain
Yeah,
about.
well,
Anthem
Destiny's
about.
like that, isn't it? You
Yeah.
can literally go from begin to end Destiny in 4 hours or something. Like
Yeah.
if you really wanted to, just
And
kill
just-
it all. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
pretty
do it.
much just blow through the content.
Yeah, and it is worth doing multiplayer because it's easier, a lot easier if you have two of you doing it. Even if you're both at the same level, it's way easier. Obviously, if you're attacking somewhere, you can kind of split up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you can use proper tactics and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, and you can ping things. And if
Strategy
one
and
person
everything.
has a drone, he'll fly the drone in one area and like it'll mark all the baddies on one side. And you can do the other side, and then you know
okay.
where all the baddies are. Then you just start picking them off one by one on the outside.
So is it worth playing this game?
I enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
But it is a looter shooter.
It depends if you like looter shooters or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what?
It's a type of game, so
last game was Destiny.
yeah,
This
Division
is-
2 possibly.
Yeah, so he's been following all the looter shooters.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's his jam.
It's his jam. Just scratches your itch.
I'm just like, oh, I might as well jump in and do another mission. That's like, kind of like that's what happens. You go, oh, I've got all these side missions.
Oh, yeah.
I might as well just jump into a quick side mission, which will get me to the next level, so I can see what the rest of the story's going. Because I still don't know how the story's going to finish yet.
What is the story?
There's an island, like a really cool island that this guy's built, and it's all futuristic and amazing. And then all of a sudden one day it just shuts down and no one can communicate.
Okay.
So you're sent in as SAS to work out what's happening. And as you're flying, you get shot down by drones, basically. And then you crash, and then it's you with a sidearm.
Okay.
And then you discover there's like three or four helicopters that crashed out. And then you meet up with the guys in this cave. And you find there's like a resistance that you join to stop it.
The resistance.
The resistance.
The resistance.
And then you go to mission trying to work out who's actually causing all the trouble. So the main guy, Jace, who you think's doing it, you go and find him. And you find out he's actually not in charge of he's not causing all the trouble. And then it just goes from there. You kind of trying to work out who's causing all the trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all terrorists happening, but things got blown up, so they upgraded all the drones to making killer drones, which wasn't really what he wanted to do, but he was like, well, the terrorists are around, so we're going to do something. And then the killer drones got taken over by somebody else. So now the killer drones are killing everybody. So that's kind of, killer drones.
Killer drones.
I don't think that's the answer.
No, it doesn't seem to be. No, it's not working for them.
No.
Well, unless you're in control of the killer drones.
The answer to what?
Terrorists.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Everything seems like a good idea at the time.
It's like Terminator, isn't it, though? Oh, yeah, it's fine. We'll just make some robots.
Yeah, robots, but
That'd be good.
guns for hands.
Yes.
And
You will be right.
we don't need to think. We can just get an AR to get them to mission off.
Also, my next mission is to go and hack one of the drone systems to take over a bunch of drones. That's our next mission. So, that's going to go well. Take over the drones, the killer drones.
Oh,
Yeah.
so now you can maybe pilot the killer drones.
Yes.
You don't sound very...
I don't know what's going to happen. It's quite cool because I don't really know what the story's going to go. Obviously, I know the main baddie is, but you're kind of wondering how they're actually going to
Get there.
get there. There'll be some mission, obviously, to go and take him out at some point, but
Yeah.
there's other baddies that are kind of an ex-ghost guy.
Ah.
So one of the issues is there's all these ghosts which are really super powerful around, and you're you basically. They're the same as you, so they're fully trained like you, and they have the same weapons as you, and they're really good. Unlike the normal soldiers, which are a bit rubbish, and you can one-shot them. These ghosts take a few shots to kill.
Oh, yeah, just
Yeah.
more than one.
And they move, and they don't just hang out. And yeah,
Huh.
it's cool. It's fun. If you like looter shooters,
How much would you pay for this?
I paid $30, and I've played a lot. I played like 20 or 30 hours into it now. So
Man, okay.
yeah. So it's worth.
So it's worth it if you like your looter shooters.
Yes, and there's always stuff to do. Like there's tons of stuff to do. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's how they get you. There's always stuff to do.
Mhm.
And 6 months later you go, oh, I haven't played a different game.
Oh, Destiny 2 was the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
And that was Diabolic Jester again. And this is his fault because he's playing it lots. And he's like, oh, you should get it. It is really cool. And then every time I log in, he was playing it. I was like,
he's like the Canadian version of you.
Yeah, American, yes.
I'm sure he's Canadian.
No, he's American.
Who?
Diabolic Jester.
Pretty sure he's Canadian.
Silence.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, it's all his fault.
It's all
But it's
his
fine
fault.
because it's $30 and it was
Yeah.
worth spending.
Oh, he's from the US.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, so that's your game.
That's all I've been playing.
Oh, brilliant.
Literally since last game face. I had a check and there's nothing else in there.
That's
It's the Simone
amazing.
and Kyle show now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go now.
You
I'll
can
just drink my beer.
Sit there and just drink beer and just look pretty.
Yeah. I annoy the chat.
Okay. Well, I've been carrying on with Fairy Legends of Avalon. Now, apart from the fact that I can't play at the moment because I changed my gamer tag, I'm getting an error.
What?
I did get past last time I was talking, I told you that I had gotten stuck at the Flying Dutchman.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, I managed to get past it. There is this, I didn't actually put the screenshot on Twitter yet, but I have taken it. The riddle was the eye of a dead man. And eventually I found a rock that looked like a skull. Bigger, it's massive. But you have to kind of see it in the right light to recognize it as a skull.
Ah, yes.
And apparently I'm told that there's a lot of people complaining in the forums that they got stuck at this part. So I don't feel so bad. And in the eye socket is the clue, essentially. So I haven't played much past that because it took me about half an hour to find that in my last session. And I haven't been able to play since because of this error.
So what error are you getting?
So Fairy is a 360 game. When I changed my gamer tag on Xbox One, it still thinks my 360 gamer tag is my old one. So when I launch the game on my Xbox One, it tries to log me in the 360 as JimBean44. And it says can't sign in, you'll have to re-download your profile. So I hopped on to the 360, and sure enough, it had my old gamer tag on there. So I re-downloaded my profile, which worked fine.
Oh, cool.
But I can't. I'm still getting the same error.
Oh, because the
when I hop
Xbox
back on the
profile
Xbox
is
One.
different.
Well, it's the same. But when I hop into
Maybe there's
Fairy,
a cache. Maybe you can blow away the cache.
that's
Yeah.
what Carl's saying. But I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can. There's a system cache, isn't it? You can blow away.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect
Yeah.
anything. It just
Yeah,
blows
just
the cache.
removes the 360 sort of VM that they've got on there.
Yep,
Good.
that's what.
That's what I need.
Yep.
Then I can carry on playing. But I was thinking in the meantime, I was thinking of maybe doing a bit of achievement hunting in Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh.
Because we're not going to take it with us to Melbourne. So because I have a physical copy. That's how I got it. Do as much of that as I can, sell it before we leave.
Okay.
That's the plan.
But it's a 360 game, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're going to have the same issue. Unless you play on the 360.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So maybe choose a Xbox One game.
I reckon there's one 360 VM in there that's got all the information on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might blow away one or sort it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, well, you guys in the chat should look it up while we're on here. It'll save me time. That'd be great. Oh, yeah, G-Space, what did you do? You can answer that later. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Yes, we noticed.
So that's Fairy. I'm about halfway through. The Flying Dutchman chapter world that I'm in shouldn't take as long.
I found the solution, which I actually saw yesterday because I was looking at something else. I was trying to work out how to install 4K on my Xbox. So you go to all settings, Xbox, system, storage, and then within the storage there's clear local 360 storage.
Brilliant.
And I remember
Nice.
seeing it. It's really obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My game save is in the cloud, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't touch
that'll be
anything,
fine.
yes.
Maybe you should turn that down.
The volume.
Okay, great. I'll try that when I get
That
home.
makes sense, actually. Yeah.
Oh, well, can you send that to me?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, go. I don't have anything more to say about Fairy. I've hardly played.
Hardly played.
Yep.
Okay. So I sat down this weekend, started and finished Hellblade, the first one.
I'm really concerned about how much game you're doing at the moment. This is very weird.
Are you beating Lee at the moment?
I don't know. I must be.
Yeah, because I haven't done much gaming. Well,
have you not looked?
No, I've just been playing games. I've been too busy playing games to look at who's winning. Because
I don't believe that.
every time I look, it's always Kingsman winning. So I just give up on looking at the leaderboards.
Oh, well.
Because I know how it's going to go. Kingsman at the top. So just, what's the point in looking? Even if I am winning, I'm still coming second.
Yeah, but you want to beat certain people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, sat down, started and finished Hellblade. Took me about 6 hours of actual gameplay.
And it's quite good.
It is the strong contender for my game of the year.
Wow, and it's to February.
Yeah,
so-
I know. So
Wow.
it's incredible. Like 9.8 out of 10 is what I'd give it.
Oh,
The only reason it's losing out 0.2 points is because sometimes the controls are a bit finicky and it doesn't really hold your hand. It doesn't teach you how to play. So it took me a couple fights to realize that the X and the Y button also do stuff.
okay. Don't wait, when you play a new game and it doesn't give you any clue, don't you mash all the buttons to see what they do?
So in a fight, I knew that A is dodge and B is slash or something like that. And
Or
so,
something like that.
so,
Brilliant.
so all I did was dodge and slash. And I was like, okay, so I can get this fighting. And then block is your right button, yeah. So you get the block timed well and you knock them back and then it all goes in slow motion and you can slash, 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 slash. But there's a heavy attack and a melee attack that I had no idea about.
So that's Y and X or something, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, a melee attack
You
as
kick
opposed
them.
to. Okay.
Like you can kick them and push them back, or you like shoulder into them. But then I also found that if you hold the left button, you run, and in a battle you can run, and then press B, and you run and you jump, and you sort of knee into their face and push them back.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
And then
great.
they go backwards, and it slows down time, and you can then just slash, slash, slash. But it's very much like a Dark Souls in terms of the combat. You have to be slow and methodical. You can't just button mash.
Yep. Well, you can dodge and hit.
Yeah.
Are you playing with headphones on?
Yes, playing with headphones, and the way that they've done the sound is incredible, because there's all the voices
The
around you.
whispering and stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
And you, early on in the game, you realize that the voice that's coming from your shoulder, that sits like on your left shoulder, that's speaking into your left ear, that's the one you can trust.
Right.
All the other whispers and voices coming from everywhere around you are all, they can be helpful, but also not. So like when you're in a battle, all the voices will start whispering you, she's hurt, she's bleeding, will she live? Is she going to die? Like, it's not helpful because you're panicking, and these voices are panicking at you. But they're also helpful when you're trying to find the solutions to some of the puzzles, and you start going the wrong way. One of the voices on your right side will be like, she's going the wrong way. And then there'll be a voice that's like sounding as if it's in front of you. Will start laughing. And the voice behind you goes, she's lost. She's going the wrong way. And like they're all talking to each other. And so you know, okay, this is the wrong way. And if you stop moving for a bit, they all start talking to each other. What is she doing? Why is she waiting? What's she waiting for? Is she lost? Does she know what she's doing? Is she dead?
That's awesome.
It's so creepy. Like, this game doesn't ever have jump scares. It's never ever going to jump out at you and scare you. But you sit there the whole time with your hair on end because the sound is so creepy. Great story. Great. It's such a nice, short, sort of intense experience.
Mm-hmm.
If it went on any longer, I think it would lose its uniqueness. The voices would get annoying. You wouldn't be so creeped out. Sort of like how Blair Witch went on a couple hours too
That
longer.
was thinking Blair Witch. Yeah, it's too long. Yeah.
This is perfect timed. Like the space.
Because you feel like you're making progress. I think Blair Witch, you didn't feel like you're making much progress.
No.
Like, I played like 3 hours or something. I was just going, I just
and
don't
you
feel
just
like I'm getting
keep
anywhere.
going in circles with Blair Witch.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to, Blair Witch is like, ooh, it's creepy though. And you're like, yes, but for 3 hours being the same creepy just wears off.
Yep.
No, Hellblade is so good. The combat's amazing. Each time you fall in combat and it resets you, your arm gets a little bit more corrupted.
Oh.
And as that goes up, and each time it goes up your arm, if that gets to your head, you lose the game essentially. It's game over. You start again from the beginning. Your progress is wiped.
That's awesome. I love that.
So you could potentially get to just about the last boss, die to the point where the corruption reaches your head, and then
So how far did it get on you then?
it got up to my shoulder.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, it started crawling around like the back of my shoulder, almost up my neck.
Does it affect your fighting and
No.
doing stuff? No. Okay.
No. But it's amazing. This is all done almost like one shot. So the camera is always over your shoulder, and then it like swings around, and it's all sort of like one shot.
Okay.
So when you go into the loading screens, the one thing they've done really well is when you're changing environments in a way, and it loads, it's like the camera will zoom in over Senua's shoulder into her reflection, and then there's a voiceover, and like her reflection sort of moves and waves, and then it zooms out of her reflection back over her shoulder, and you're in a new environment. So the camera almost has, I think I counted, there were 3 cuts in that whole camera movement, and I think that was only because the loading stuttered to make it look like a
bit
cut.
longer than expected.
Yeah. But the whole thing done as one shot is just amazing. Because like she's, as you're going through, she's constantly breathing, heavily breathing. And then something will happen where she needs to focus, and the camera like pulls away from her shoulder, swings around, and then the camera becomes the voice that's talking to her. And so she's looking at the camera, and she's like intense with, and it's, you just sit there and you go like, flipping heck, this is insane.
And the animation is good.
So good. It's incredible. Like,
4K?
Yep.
Yep.
I was playing it with enhanced visuals, so like dynamic resolution, but with the graphics turned to the max.
Yep.
So pretty. Like, incredible game. So I was blown away. Like, I started playing it, I was like, oh, this is fun. And then it gets to, within about 15 minutes of getting into it, you're just like, I only want to ever play this game. You just kind of get hooked.
That's awesome.
How long did it take you to complete?
In-game time was about 6 hours. Total time probably closer to 10 with the loads and reloads and all the rest.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But like from start to finish, you could bash it out about 6 hours. But because of the one achievement that's very missable, I was on the lookout for it, and I even missed it. You have to play the game again, because as soon as you finish the game, progress wiped. There's option for new game. No continue, no chapter select, new game.
Wow. So don't miss stuff.
Don't miss
Be
stuff.
careful,
All the other achievements you can just get by going through the game. But there's one that is very missable.
It's like a pick-up or something, is it? Go to a certain area and pick up something?
Yeah. But the story is really cool. It's a very cliched story, but the way it's done is just, man, blow me away. It's incredible.
Okay. No spoilers, because I do want to play this game.
Okay.
I do now, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, sit down for a weekend. And I mean, if you can get Friday night, Saturday night, maybe Sunday night to play, you'll finish it. Smash it out quite easily.
Yep.
Brilliant.
It's a really cool game. And just the whole Viking lore about it. So you've got all the gods and the Vikings, and you go fight the gods. It's so cool. Because the way they build the gods up and the way the voices talk to you about the gods and A++.
Gods.
Yes. Viking gods.
Gods. He's saying gods. But
Well, no, there's a different... Yeah, there's a difference.
He's a Safa. Weird
Gods.
voicing.
Gods.
Yeah, it's short. Gods.
Gods.
God.
Yeah, that's better. There we go.
There we go. So yeah.
There's a roll going on there.
Yeah, guards.
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 Yes,
It's because you love Terry Pratchett so much.
it's true. I do.
That's true.
That's fair.
So that's my excitement with Hellblade. Like, I loved it. I'm so looking forward to the second one.
And it's Game Pass as well, so
Yeah.
anyone can play it.
And
Well, everyone
it's
should have Game Pass.
One of those games that you wish you could forget so you could play it again.
Oh,
Number 2's out this year, isn't it? That'd be good.
Yeah, on the Series X.
Series X, yeah. Be day one, hopefully, do you reckon? Or
I
near
hope so.
enough? It's pretty close, right?
if I were you, I'd give it a year before playing number 2. Since you've just played number 1.
Yeah, and I was thinking I'll give it like a month or two before I go back for that last achievement and play through it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it near the beginning or near the end, that achievement?
it's throughout the game,
Okay.
collectibles.
Oh, collect 10. Something.
Oh, okay.
So you miss one, you can't go back. Sorry for you.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, good idea.
Wow, that's harsh.
And no chapter select. The game reminded me a lot of Dark Souls in the fact that it's unforgiving. But the one thing that I must commend this game on is I played on auto difficulty. This is a difficulty game.
Oh,
So-
interesting. Okay.
And I found when I was tired, the auto difficulty scaled so that the fights were still a challenge. And when I was onto it, they scaled that it was still a challenge.
That's cool.
So it almost felt out my sort of
Your
ability.
speed or something, your reactions or
Yeah.
something like that?
Like in the first couple of swings of the fight, and then sort of scaled. And the whole fights scale along.
No.
What?
No, there's someone watching you play, and they think,
He's looking a bit tired.
no,
He's looking a bit
they
hungry.
can't see his face.
Oh, I see.
They're
okay.
watching his combat, and he's like, today is a crap day. I'm going to have to turn the level
He's
down.
not feeling it today.
And they reach over to the knob, and they just go, click.
Tweak.
And then he thinks, no, and clicks it again.
Just go, no, this is Kyle. And then tweaks it again. Is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, well, no, because sometimes he's onto it. But today the guy's just there going, disappointed in you today. Click.
So, what have you been playing, Simone? Apart from Fairy.
Okay, so I had a 5-day weekend this weekend, and on the Thursday, which was Waitangi Day, public holiday for New Zealand, it was really hot that day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
You had a nap,
Oh, I love naps.
and I decided to sit down and play. It wasn't this weekend. It was my upgrade weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so
You weren't
it doesn't
around.
really
That's why
matter.
Kyle played all weekend, because you weren't around.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I had Thursday, Friday off as well. But no, actually, it was the weekend before when I was working and I just had a break and I thought I need something. So I didn't want to play on the Xbox because Kyle was lying on the couch. He was taking up all my Xbox space. So I sat down with my Surface and I started up Slay the Spire.
Ah, yes.
And so Slay the Spire is a turn-based card game roguelite. Like,
God. Did you write the description of some of the games we talk about in the week?
no, that sums it up really well.
I know, but it's a description that we read often.
Yes.
Is it?
Turn-based roguelite.
Dungeons.
Well, it's the genre. You've got.
I know, but there's
I
so
can't
many.
make up a genre.
No, I'm just saying there's lots of them.
Well, it's probably because they're so popular and they work so well.
Yes.
Um,
Was it 8-bit?
No.
Oh, no.
No,
It's
not
like
retro
cartoon drawing.
Roguelike dungeon crawler.
No, I said it's a card game.
Okay, I'm just saying. I was just asking because that's normally what the other words that appear.
Whatever. Okay, anyway.
Whatever.
So you get given a specific type of character and he has abilities. I think his main ability has something to do with healing. But I can't remember because I haven't played the other characters. You have.
Yes.
What does the first character have that the others don't?
I think at the end of each fight, he gains 9 hit points. Or he heals for 9 hit points.
That's right, yes. So at the end of each... No, you're right. I thought I could come up with a bit. At the end of each fight, you're right. He heals...
You were going to summarise the sentence.
6, yeah, I was. He heals 9 hit
I'm
points.
sure it's 9 hit points.
So you have a little map, and you start at the bottom, and your goal is to get to the top. And you can choose your path, and it shows you what's coming next. It'll show you either a chest or a campfire, which is where you can heal or upgrade your weapons, or there's a baddie. But you get to choose your path, so which is quite neat. I love how much control you have over what you get to face next. You get given a set of cards, and then along the way, after each fight, you get to pick. That gives you 3 cards to pick from, and you pick whichever one will suit your strategy for that run. And then you get to keep it in your pack. It's addictive. And I think the fact that you have so much control over how you fight, what happens next, and your resource management makes the game never feels unfair.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I think that's something that I was always worried about playing roguelikes, was that I would feel unjust because I'm not yet skilled enough to do XYZ. But that wouldn't feel like my fault. It would feel like, just let me. Please just let me. But this game, there's something about it. I'm in control of everything. I've died because of me.
Yeah.
Because of a stupid mistake I made. I really love getting to the campfires. You get to choose between healing a bunch or upgrading one of your cards. So if you're doing really well health-wise, it's such a great feeling to say, okay, I'm not going to heal this time. I'm going to upgrade my cards so that later on I'll be better off. So the goal is to get to the Spire. You have to get through 3 maps, I think.
Yeah. One of them is the castle, then the city. I haven't gone past the city.
Yeah.
The city is so hard.
I've played 2 runs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you die in a run, you start from scratch again, all the way at the bottom. Although, actually, it's more of a roguelite because you do get to take an ability back with you, I think.
Okay.
Something makes the next run easier.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Do they tweak the knob?
Tweak the knob?
Like they do a car.
Yeah,
Just
No, that's only for Hellblade.
okay. All right.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Made it easier to take ability with you. Monkeys.
It's on Game Pass for PC, which is quite nice.
It's nice because you don't have to worry. The PC version doesn't have achievements.
Oh, that's
so
good.
you can give this game a bash for fun and not have to worry about the commitment
yes.
of trying to complete it.
Okay.
Yes. I was streaming this the other day, playing on PC, because it doesn't have achievements and because it's super easy to get into.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I ended up playing for about 2 hours. I was like, I'm just going to see what this is about. Jumped in, 2 hours went by, and I'm like, oh, I got to go to bed. It's
must sleep now.
Really addictive. And the good thing is it works on low-powered laptops as well.
Yeah.
So if you've got Game Pass Ultimate, give it a bash on your PC.
Yep.
I will.
And no achievements, so there's nothing to worry about.
I can do it while I'm answering the phone and work. It sounds great.
Yeah. And you sit and you start playing, and like after a few levels you get the hang of it, and it becomes just you almost like you get into like a trance while playing.
Definitely.
And you just know what cards to use, what to use when, and how to use it. And you just the slowest part about it then becomes the enemy's animation.
So has this been a mobile game? Or was it just from PC?
No, just PC.
Okay.
They're called synergies is what you're after.
Oh, yeah?
So those of who have ever played games, specifically Magic the Gathering, you'll create your deck to work for a certain set of strategy. in Slay the Spire, at the end of each fight, you get to pick between 3 cards, and you'll basically pick one that suits your strategy. And during a fight, when all your cards work together to make fantastic combos, that's called synergy. And when it all works together, everyone gets. I've heard people describe it as a massive high when that happens, and that's what makes it addictive. So there's an Xbox version which does have achievements. Yes. But this PC version through Game Pass doesn't, so give it a go.
Yeah, sounds fun.
The actual achievement version, if you do care about achievements, it's a very difficult completion.
That's what Kinsman said.
It's a hard game.
Tough, yeah.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, but very fun, very addictive. Yeah, I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I thought I'd like give it a bash and go, oh yeah, okay, and uninstall it. Mm-hmm. But it's one of those games where you go, I've got 15 minutes, let's see how far I can get.
The other thing I really like is you know what the enemy's going to do next. Yes. So it will tell you if he's about to attack next. And so you know that you need to shield so much.
There's no saving. So if you stop, you stop?
There is saving.
There is
halfway
saving.
through,
Okay, so you can kind of do some of it and go and run away and come back.
You can. Yeah, okay. But I think people don't tend to do that only because the game's so addictive. You just want to see how far you get. So your enemy, you can see what the enemy's going to do next. It'll say, I'm going to hit you for 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so you got to make sure
you play cards to count that, or
exactly, and you get to choose. Okay, I can block up to 10. You can decide. Say you've still got another bit of energy. Do you want to just take the hit for 5 that's left over?
So it's like Magic the Gathering then.
Yeah, and it's all strategy. So you have to decide: do I want to use another block card, and that turn I'm just blocking, but I don't lose any HP? Or am I happy to take the 5 hit and hit him a bit?
Yep.
So it's all strategy. I mean, if you lose, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
It's your own fault.
It is.
There's no luck involved then?
So there are some, as you go up the map, sometimes you'll hit really cool little story bits.
Yeah.
That are, sometimes they're risks.
Yes.
So you throw a dice and you could get something bad or you could get a curse that lasts through the entire run.
So you get random cards, do you? Or is it just...
For what?
For doing stuff. As you go up, do you get different cards to play? Or is it all just a set deck that you play?
You start with a set deck.
Yeah, and then you get sort of almost random cards that play towards your abilities as the character you're playing.
Okay.
After each fight.
Yeah.
You get presented with 3.
Yeah, and then you
get to
pick
choose
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But for example, there's a whale.
A whale.
There's a fat whale.
Is a 3-yard fat whale that grants you a wish.
Yeah, and so you get to pick a wish.
That's nice.
And that's part of the story as you go up. And these guys just appear randomly. You don't know when they're going to come. Sometimes you play a game of chance, and if you lose, you either maybe get a curse put on you, or you lose half your health, or you could win and you have an enchantment for the rest of the game. You know, it's all it lasts until the end of when you die.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if you get to the end, and that makes the game really interesting. It changes every time you die as well. So it's great.
You can kind of see how people get into these roguelike type games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's addictive.
It's really cool. So yeah, give it a bash. Definitely try it out on PC. Don't tie yourself to those unachievable achievements.
Yeah. No,
Xbox.
don't do that. Play a game for fun.
Leave that for Kinsman.
Yes.
So that's me. That's all I've played.
Man, okay.
Been busy.
Well,
it's reverse roles, Carl.
I know. I feel like I've been playing heaps of games. So
I nearly did play other games.
Yeah, I know.
But I didn't.
It's been a while since I played different games. So my plan was, after I finished Hellblade, was to jump into Tomb Raider and go through Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, then the Rise of Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of Tomb Raider, and play all 3 of them all at once to get an overall story and just be awesome. And then Jeremy sent me a text saying, play the Outer Wilds. He's like,
so it's all over.
It's a 10-hour game. It's amazing. I was like, oh yeah, I could do another 10-hour game. So I jumped in last night, and this game, I can't believe I got it for free for watching something on Mixer.
Oh, really?
It is amazing. I played for about 40 minutes, and it was just really cool. The vibe, the whole feel to the game is sort of Western space exploration in a way. So like people are with banjos and campfires, And it's just...
So it's a little bit like... I can't remember the name of it now.
Bioshock.
Serenity. The spaceship's called Serenity.
Oh, yeah.
Firefly. Which is cowboys and westerns. No?
No, it's not quite. But it's very...
Okay, then.
It's very good.
Looks like Sea of Thieves.
It's very fun. Very cartoony. And so the thing with this is that I think every 40 minutes, it might be 40 minutes.
Every 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
22 to be exact.
Every 22 minutes, the sun in the solar system goes supernova, kills everything, and then you wake up again underneath the stars from where you started the game. But you keep all your memories for what you've done before. So it's really clever the way the game gets you to follow the first path around that teaches you how to play the game.
Yep.
And then you get to the point where you like feel confident in playing the game, and then it resets, and you see it's incredible the way it does it. Like it shows you what you've done, like the very last thing you've done, and then it just sort of speeds up all the way back until you're back at the start.
Oh, okay.
So the way that it like reverses time is amazing. And then you wake up, and the first thing you say is like, "Did we die?" And the guys around you are like, "What are you on about?" And then you climb in the spaceship, and he's like, "No, but you need the launch codes," which is the first mission you get to sort of introduce you to the game.
Yeah.
And you're like, "I have them already." And the guy's like, "Well, okay then, if you say so." And kind of like brushes you off, and then you can kind of start again and start exploring the sort of solar system.
So it's real time, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had 2 playthroughs then, did you?
No, it only exploded once for me.
Yeah, so
Maybe I was too tired.
No, I asked Jeremy about it today.
Oh, yeah?
And he says the first run is longer.
Oh, okay.
And the reason is so that you can meet people and talk to them. And then from then on, it's 22 minutes.
Okay. Because, I definitely felt like I played for 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
But really cool. And it's very open-ended. They tell you a lot of like, on this planet this happened, and we found this on that planet, and there's some ruins over there, and this guy got stranded on that planet. Good luck. So you can kind of just go wherever, and it's up to you how to solve the puzzle.
There's a mystery to solve then to complete the game in that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's really fun. Like the game just feels so relaxed and so calm.
Even though you've got a timer on it. Did you know there was a timer when we started playing?
Yeah, I knew about the timer. I knew that everything resets. I didn't know when or how.
Yep.
But yeah, it's very cool.
What's your character like? Are you an alien?
Yeah, you're an alien with 6 eyes.
Are you first person though?
First person. But when you look down, you can see your body.
Oh, yep.
Which is quite
nice. But you can't see your eyes?
No.
Can your eyes look at each other?
No, but when you close your eyes, the screen like kind of goes into like 6 different blackouts, which is quite cool.
Cool.
And then there's an alien species that they've found, and I suppose the whole thing is finding out what happened to this alien species is the mystery. And one of the things is like, it's so strange, they only have 3 eyes.
Oh, that's great.
That's cute.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of heart in this game, a lot of character, a lot of... It feels so calm. When you play it, you just feel at peace.
Is this on Game Pass or anywhere? Can I play this game?
I believe it's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass. Yeah, I thought I'd heard it because everyone was getting confused because it came out just before
Outer Worlds. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's on Game Pass, but there's also that thing, if you watched on Mixer, you got the pre-order for free.
Okay.
Because underneath mine, it's got the little pre-order banner.
Oh,
brilliant.
Cool. Well, I got the pre-order for watching something on Mixer for free.
How do I not get that?
I don't know.
Damn it. I like free stuff.
But Outer Wilds, it's going to be the game I'm going to be sucked into for the next
20
week.
minutes.
Fantastic.
I absolutely love the feel. I love the environment they put you in. It feels very human in a weird way, which is great. So I went from a brilliant game to like a really good game, which might just turn out to be as amazing.
It sounds like you've started off this year amazingly. Just playing good.
You're just playing games.
Yeah,
Yes.
good games.
You're not restricting yourself going, I must play this. You're
Yeah,
like,
so-
just going, I might just give this a go and not actually worry about it so much.
Because every time I sat down, I felt like I had to play the Outer Worlds.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing games
Yeah.
because I was like, if I'm going to play, it's got to be the Outer Worlds. And it just felt like a slog.
Yeah.
And then Simone was like, just play what you want. And like the heavens parted and the angels came down, and then there was a choir of angels going, play what you want.
Because if I'm in between shooters, I'm just playing random games. I'm just picking games and going, this is like, I was messing around. If Ruby's like, I play this game, I'll just play a random game for her. Just
Keeps it interesting.
keeps it interesting. Game Pass has a new game come out, I'll play that just because it's new. And
So that's pretty much all the games.
Brilliant.
And then
Supermarket Shriek, that's what I want to play actually.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see, TA playlist for next month?
Yes.
It's one
I've
of
played all of them except Supermarket. I'm the same as Darburg Jester.
Did you vote?
No. I went on the website and had a look, but no.
Okay.
Did you vote?
Yes.
I didn't. I won't be participating next month, so I didn't vote.
You can vote anyway.
Yeah, vote.
I could.
Just get other people to play for you.
No.
What did you vote for?
Goat Simulator.
Oh, no.
Because there's like 2 achievements in it that I
so
don't have.
No, Carl. Play what you want.
I know. But if Goat Simulator pitches up,
I hate that game. I can't work out. There's one where you have to do like a 360 or something. And I can't make him jump and do a 360. No idea how you do that. Stupid game.
If you've only got 2 achievements to go, they're one of the hardest. I think the one is the Flappy Bird game.
Oh, that Flappy Bird is terrible.
It's very hard.
So
it's the hardest achievement in the game.
Yes, it is.
What do you have to do? Survive 100 like bits or something, dude, in Blackbird, or
successfully flap 100 times? I don't know.
I don't know. It's horrible.
Stupid game.
Stupid. I love Goat Simulator because I love Coffee Stain Studios. They're like
they're
great.
Okay. So what about the other one? Oh, one with the white guys running around doing stuff.
That's Human Fall Flat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That looks like fun.
That'll be quite fun
really
co-op.
Fun. That's really good co-op. Yeah. There's other one. Is there one as well? There's 4, isn't there?
So Supermarket Trick, Goat Simulator, Human Fall Flat, and
I played that game as well. Let's have a look.
Have a look quick. Talk amongst ourselves.
Because if we played Human Fall Flat, that would be pretty funny to stream.
Oh, that'll be hilarious.
We could co-stream it.
Definitely.
Well, it's not February, is it? It'll be
March. But yeah, apart from that, those 2 games, I've just been dipping into Forza 4 and Forza 3, Forza Horizon 3.
I saw you playing that.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Just to get some achievements.
We played the Eliminator for the first time.
Yes, we did. And Simone beat me in the Eliminator.
I did. I came 8th.
Man.
Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Which, I must complete. I haven't actually completed that yet.
Oh, it's great.
Yes.
But the Eliminator, so hard.
What are you doing in that? What's the Eliminator?
Oh, it's like...
Oh, that stupid game. Yeah.
I thought it was really fun.
No, I thought it was stupid. I played it a few times, and I came like 20th first time. I was like, I don't understand. And every time I picked a race with someone, they just drove off into the distance. I was like, what are you doing that's different to me? Why are you beating me?
Were you still in the Mini?
Yes.
Oh, that's your problem.
Yes, I know.
You need to get the car drops.
Yeah, sure. But the first time I got a car drop was like a crappy Subaru.
Oh, yes.
And the guy drove off the distance again. I was like, so I won one race one time because like someone crashed and I managed to drive off the distance.
Yeah. Nice.
I came 7th or 8th, I think. Yeah, same.
So there's an achievement for beating one of those races in the Mini.
Yes.
So before you... And I got that one.
Nice.
Because I'm pretty good at dodging trees when I want to. When I'm kind of daydreaming while I play, which I often do, I bump into trees all the time. But when there's a race on, man, I just...
Focus.
I like freaking Anakin. But no, I like the Eliminator. So the way it works, for those who don't know, it's Battle Royale but with cars, and you eliminate each other by hitting into each other, challenging that person to a race, and then it's the first one to that finish line.
You don't actually need to race anybody. You don't need to do the Eliminator at all. All you have to do is be near the finishing line when it finishes in the time, and then you have to get to a point.
Yeah.
So when you're down to 8 people, then
you don't actually have to. I've done one race. I eliminated one person, but really kept quiet out of the way, and just kept meandering slowly towards the kind of area where it was going to finish.
How did you know where it was going to finish?
Well, because it kind of gives you guidance. It kind of shrinks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So as long as you're in that area, you know it's going to be nearby you when you come to it. So
okay. Yeah. So when you get down to 8 players on the map, everyone gets given a universal finishing point.
That's right, and whoever's there first.
And whoever's there first wins.
Which wasn't me sad.
As I was falling asleep that night, I was trying to work out, now how does that work? Because then it's just a fluke as to who's closest.
Yes.
Maybe.
So they must have a way.
Kinsman said, or someone said, I played it once and won, first time.
Of course.
Of course. I was like, really? I played it once and came like 15th or 30th or something.
Yeah, I got knocked out at 30, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, really? I think he's cheating.
I think so too. It's nonsense.
I played a few of them, but I just haven't done that well. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not very good.
We must also, in Forza, all do an online adventure together so that we can get those
get the achievement
achievements.
for it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I started the Hot Wheels pack in Forza Horizon 3.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
No grip.
Welcome to 2017?
2017,
16 maybe? Yeah.
Plastic. Has terrible grip.
Yes.
Shocking. I kept flying off the rails.
Funny that.
You don't need to drive the stupid cars that you come as well. You can drive any car in there.
I think that's a bit unrealistic because when I had Hot Wheels and I had those orange loop-de-loop thingies, they have barriers. There is no reason why your car should fall off the edge.
It depends how fast you go around the corner.
You go fast, there's a corner, your car hits into the barrier and goes over the barrier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess if you're going too fast, well, that's your own fault.
Yes, well. So
It is fun, though. It is quite good fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What was the other one? There's two, wasn't there?
Blizzard Mountain.
Oh, Blizzard Mountain, that's right.
Yeah.
The snow. The snow one's really cool, actually.
The snow one's really cool, but there's a hard race that I'm having to fight at the moment. So
Just bring out your spokes.
Your spokes.
my spokes.
Yeah. And bump into people.
Oh, sparks.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Spokes are in a wheel.
Yeah. Cars have wheels.
Let's see. So yeah, that's pretty much the games we've been playing. I'm about to get sucked back into Satisfactory when the update 3 gets released later this month.
So no games for you. You're getting your fix in. Well, what I mean is no Xbox games when that hits.
Yeah, then it's over Cadovas when that hits.
That's why you're playing so many games now.
Yeah, so
Because you know that when
as soon as update 3 for Satisfactory comes out, I'm going to lose another 50 hours of my life.
That's probably you for 2 months.
Yeah, it's going to just disappear.
Good. I might beat you on the Xbox leaderboards.
Ooh, it's on.
It's on.
Like
He's
Donkey Kong. And also, another thing, I've been wanting to jump into Final Fantasy 15 again.
Yes.
Oh.
Because the Royal Edition is on Game Pass.
That's right.
That comes
You
with
get
all the
every
DLC.
stuffs. Yes.
Everything.
Yep.
So I downloaded it all. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to play this. I'm going to play Outer Wilds.
So you get this massive AAA game,
Yeah.
and then the indie game. And you go, I'll play the indie game because...
Well, I mean, 2020, the year of change, right? Kyle playing an indie game.
That's true, actually. Not 8-bit, though.
Not
80s 8-bit, yeah.
I will stay away from 8-bit, but I mean,
Yeah.
an indie game it's pretty good.
Super Mario Street was awesome.
Yeah, it's supposed to be awesome. So maybe we'll try that out. Is that us? Do we have any other games?
That's us. Short episode.
I got nothing.
We've been busy.
We had life. Life has happened.
It's not the hours, it's just the game is the issue.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
sort of put the hours in.
Yeah.
You've put the hours in, but just not on the games.
Just one game.
Just one. That's amazing. Well, thank you guys for listening. Game Face is wrapping up this week.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll make up for it next week, don't worry, or next fortnight.
Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. We've got to hold Lee to that. So we've got to get him to play.
Well, Div 2. I've heard Division 2 updates coming out in March.
Yeah.
So Division 2 is my focus. I'm going to get back into that with a quick blast.
Oh, yeah?
There's a C thing that came out, which I haven't done yet, so I might do that just to...
And the expansion is
This is
for
why...
tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we'll see.
That'll suck me back in again.
And it's $3 US on the store at the moment.
Yes. You should buy it. It is cool.
Oh, yeah, $3
Buy it and
or
then just join up
$16.
with me and I can take you through the whole...
No, you're busy.
See, I'm busy. I have spoken.
Whatever. Whatever.
I have reminded you.
Yes.
Many times, which I think is distracted.
Very distracted. So thank you guys for listening. Please rate us on iTunes or on your podcast platform of choice because the ratings do a lot more than just give us an ego boost.
We like that as well, though.
Well, I mean, it's a side benefit.
Yes.
I have a very fragile ego.
So we are on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Mixer, Patreon, and YouTube. If you're looking for all those places to figure out where we are, we have links on our Twitter and links in our episode description.
Yes.
So check that out and let us know where you find us. Come join us on Discord because that's where we hang out every day just about. But if you don't want to follow a Faceless Podcast, where can they find you, Lee?
I am Lee Howard and I'm on Twitter, Mixer, and Xbox as Lee Howard.
It's amazing.
As in Lee Howard.
And Simone?
My gamer tag has changed in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, this is exciting.
This is
So-
crazy.
I'm now Jim Bean NZ.
Ooh.
Jim Beans.
Which sounds like Jim Beans, which is great. But if you want to spell it, it's Jim Bean NZ. 2 N's. Jim Bean NZ. On Xbox Live and Twitter.
Jim Beans.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Jim Beans.
It just came to me. Actually, I should thank Noel.
That's great. I love it. Producer Paul makes us look and sound fantastic all the time. He is Hippo HQ on Xbox, Mixer, Twitter, and the interwebs.
And the interwebs.
He's got his own interweb.
He has a website.
Yeah. So check that out. And I am Zarkrius, Xarcrius on Twitter, Mixer,
Bloop.
and Xbox. I was trying to say them all at once.
Bloop. Yeah, just one word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twitbox.
Mer.
Mer.
So thank you guys for listening. We have been the Xbox Cast, and this has been Game Face, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Good night.